Let's take a look at the scene. This is the scene of where this happened this morning. It's in the small business park building behind me. It's a granite building, granite business. When just before 9 o'clock, a man went in. There were 5 people shot, 3 of them dead. 1 of the wounded is seriously wounded. And now, as Roy just mentioned, there is an intense search going on to try to find the gunman who fled in a car. With me is Greg. Kevin. You were here as this was, I guess, I don't think you heard the gunshots, but you knew something was wrong. How did you know something was wrong?
Well, I was standing behind this building. I was doing work in this building. I just got here this morning, and I came out to get some more tools, and I saw 3 Spanish guys come from behind that building screaming and yelling, and they were terrified.
Could you hear what they were screaming?
No, it was just a bunch of mumble, and they were so scared. I could tell something wasn't right, and they came running over towards me, and I asked them, is everything okay? Do you need help? And they said, someone's shooting over there. And I said, well, I'm going to call 911. I said, did you call 911? They said, no. I think they were so scared. They had their phone in their hand, but I guess they were so scared so I called 911, and after I called 911, they kind of scattered here. They were so scared. They were petrified. And I'd walked over to that sidewalk, see if I could see anything or help anybody, but nobody was out. I didn't see anything. And after a few more minutes, that's when the people looked like office workers, and some workers came out of the front of the building, and they were crying, and I could tell something wasn't. One girl had said 3 people were shot in the head, and she was crying, and then about 15 minutes later or so, the first police officer came, was parked right here. And then a couple more came. That's when they all went down to the crime scene. But you could tell something wasn't right from the get-go.
You couldn't hear the gunshots from where you were.
No,
am I correct? You did not hear the gunshots?
No.
So how many people work in that business,
I don't
approximately?
know. I work over here. There must have been probably 10 or 20 that came out of there. I think it's a granite counter shop place.
Yeah,
and they must have a warehouse in the back.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it looks like it's deep.
Yeah, the guys that came over to me looked like they came out of the back of the building. They came back from behind the trees, and I could just tell they were petrified. You could just tell something wasn't right.
And you saw no sign of anybody running, like a gunman, anything like that?
No, I walked over towards the building to see if I could see anything or any suspect or anybody with a gun, but I didn't see nothing. Nobody was even outside. And like I say, a few minutes later, that's when some people came out and they were crying. I could tell they were visibly upset.
Kevin, I don't really have to ask this question, but this is probably a pretty routine type quiet place on an Army business day, am I correct?
Oh yeah, very quiet.
There are a lot of businesses on the business park, and then there are also hotels and restaurants because we're so close to 95. This is a very popular interchange off of Interstate 95.
Right. When I called 911, I didn't have the exact address, so I gave them the Red Roof Inn and the Holiday Inn, and then they knew where it was, and they said they would send someone.
And they were here pretty quickly, I understand.
They were here, about 5-10 minutes. They were here.
Did you stay then to see kind of what happened after that? I think for a period of time they weren't sure if they had an active shooter on scene.
Yeah.
They had a lot of tactical units in place.
They almost looked a little confused. Not confused, but I walked over there, and like I say, after about 5 minutes, I was over there for 5 or so minutes. People came out, and then 10 minutes later, the police came and stopped here. And then a few more came, and one state trooper guy asked me kind of what was going on. I could tell they were getting bits and pieces, and I think some police went that way and some went that way, and I think they actually might have had somebody over there, and I heard some people saying that's not the guy. So I don't think they exactly had a definite description or anything, because I didn't see the guy either, and I don't know if anybody else called 911 and gave a description or not from inside the building, but I didn't see any suspect or anything.
All right, Kevin, not exactly the way you expect to start your day.
No.
Any given work day.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Again, and those kinds of stories are going to be, collected as the day goes on. This is I was talking with people on the phone in adjacent businesses when this happened this morning, and again, because police didn't know exactly what they had when it happened, they really locked down the area. Other businesses were told to stay inside, lock their doors. I know they were focused on one of the hotels for a little bit. But then as it became more clear what they had, which was, as the sheriff of Harford County is describing it, a targeted shooting at this granite business. All 5 victims are employees, and they do believe the suspect that's being sought has an association with the business, although we're still trying to determine exactly what that was. So I'm at the scene. I'm not going to go back to the studio. to continue our team coverage.
Jane, let me just ask you this. We talked about that area being on lockdown. What is the situation? Are people able to come and go, or is it limited?
It's freely open. What the area where the shooting happened is taped off with yellow crime scene tape. You can probably see that. But other than that, we're on Edgewood Road off of Route 24. This is Emerton Park Road, and even that is open. As you can see, cars are coming and going. I mean, there are a lot of people that work back here, and people staying in the hotels, et cetera. So they have essentially opened the whole area to traffic. There's no perceived danger here, as the gunman that's being sought is believed to have fled the area.